Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of risk in the future trade and all our videos for educational purpose only. You're very welcome to follow any of our automated signal. As long as you are on a sim, we're not responsible for your trade and we're not your financial advisor. There is an important news coming now in the US manufacturing at 10 o'clock. So there is maybe a lot of changes is going to happen. There's 5 minutes left, 4 minutes left for the news. So normally we start at 10 o'clock and the news is coming at 10 o'clock. So we will see what is the outcome and then we turn on the microphone again and we start cover what's going on. So please be aware that there is a news at 10 o'clock and things can change. Thank you very much. Well, this is very good. It looked like it's coming to out of direction. So this is very good. We're going down. And then we have the target one, target two on the 5586 institutional number. The Nasdaq is not really great movement like CL, ES, NYM at this moment. There are much more movement on the CL and ES, NYM. We hit the target 1 on the ES, profit taken. This is institutional number. Target 2 for the morning session. Target 3 is for the afternoon session. There is only 3. Now for the Nasdaq, there is a re-entry on the Nasdaq at 19,386. Short, of course. It was a good entry for a short Nasdaq. We called it. And on the ES, maybe we're gonna go into target 2. This is the final target. It's between the 2 yellow line here, 5587. We can drag it a little bit more. Grab a little bit more on it. It doesn't hurt. The trailing stop is too close to it. I don't like trailing stops, but today I'm showing you that you can use a trailing stop if you want. It's extremely close, the trailing stop. In those situations, you can dismiss the trailing stop, but if you dismiss the trailing stop, you need to, probably your auto trade will be disengaged, and then you need to manually close it. On the ES is doing very well. The CL is doing very well. Yes, it is a smooth. I love it. The best way to do it, guys, is you come in the morning, the market is trending, you're done by 11 o'clock, you close your computer, you do something else with your life, Those are my best days. I don't care if it's $100 or $200 or 1,000 or 2,000. If we can finish by 11 o'clock, the market helping us, the market is moving, there is no problems in the market, this is the best. I wish every day like this, but when the market not moving, then you have a problem, yeah. For the scalper on the ES also is doing well. It's doing extremely well. Those the templates we sent this Monday. We were holiday. This is the scalping is the, small trades, but it's getting there. And we called the Nasdaq perfectly for short, and most likely you will be at 19,247, and the ES is going to hit the 5586. And be careful, there is not much left below the 5586. You might want to consider taking profit or close all your trades and go get yourself an ice cream. That's it. The Nasdaq we did very well calling that trade, and You can cash in on 19,248. There is not much below the target 2. Be careful. Not at this moment. There is nothing indicating we're gonna go below the target 2. It might go 1 bar, but the market not showing that we're gonna hit target 3. Target 3 is for the afternoon. Let me tell you the story between 1 and 2 and 3. Usually the 1 and 2 hits around 11 o'clock plus minus 5-10 minutes. Today, because of the news, drag the market a little bit farther down, and we are hitting the target 1. As you notice, the Nasdaq hitting the target 1 and profit taking, and then you have some other indications saying buy. So if, let's say, you're taking a short on Autotrade, you see buy, you have 2 contract, 3 contract, you can take 1 or 2 out if you want to. Now, the Nasdaq, it won't be a problem to hit the target 2, and here it is. Most of the time, this is the story behind 1 and 2. Most of the time, once it target 2, it's like 8 out of 10. It hit the target 2, the institutional number. It might go 1 bar further, a little bit down, but then it's going to turn around and go back to the target 1. And from target 1, it's going to go back to target 2. And guess what? All your gain for this morning, you can lose it when the market hit target 2. The market go back and forth between target 2 and target 1. And that is, the market is like, stop trending, and then start going back and forth. And what happened to your auto trade? You start eating banana. And what happened to your auto trade? You start losing trades. So it seems like this is the scalper to keep closing those trades, short, small. And that's the difference between swing trading and the scalping. And let me see here also, if we notice on the ES, you start getting the reversal signal. Those reversals do not move, do not repaint. And it's going back to target 1 and then going back in this area here. So that's what we said. Those are when you are auto trading and you have a big chunk of money. Don't get aggressive. You know where is your limitation. You can maximize your profit. As an example, this ES, I have increased the target, but I'm not gonna mess with the trailing stop because there is already signal telling you the market there is a trend exhaustion, and this is a trend exhaustion indicator far in the opposite direction. So this and this indicated the fun to the short side is over, almost over. Could be pullback re-entry. Where is the pullback re-entry? Most of those guys that trade in momentum, ATRs, MACD, by the time the ES gets in here in this area, they start going long. It's wrong. The pullback re-entry, like what we call the re-entry short on the Nasdaq for you, it was success, big trade. The re-entry point at this moment is 56.12 as a re-entry short. You don't have long trade. You're a long way from long trades. What happened, the mistake, not knowing where is the re-entry points under your chart. And when you're using stupid moving averages and all this, now sometimes they can get away with one trade, and then the market pull back and across all those levels and keep going. That's fine, and he makes money. The problem is for that trade he won, and the rest of the week he's gonna lose 3 trades prior to this winning trade because he got lucky with that trade. But the next 3 days is gonna lose 3 times the amount he made. So Always let the auto trade do the work and keep your eye, especially on the ES Nasdaq. Especially the ES Nasdaq, keep your eye on it. So as we see right now, the market's slowing down. There is a good chance we're gonna hit the target 2, and then immediately you're gonna see the market is going back from target 2 to target 1. This is your job as a future trader. And this is where sometimes when I hear somebody talking and it's like, especially on the Bitcoin and all those cryptocurrency, and I have a different type of style with those cryptocurrency or Forex or whatever. They are treating it like, it's like what happened in the past. What happened in the past, it happened in the past. What you need to do now, you need to look in the future. They always try to find pattern, and they're always trying to, you cannot do that with the crypto. You cannot do that with Forex. Forex has a different type style of trading, and the crypto has a different style of trading. And the stock has a total different style of trading. And you cannot just take one size of shoes and fit it all. So I have tried many things, and the only technical charts in the future can really make you predict more than the crypto or more than the Forex, because the Forex is more fundamental, it's not technical. And with those Bitcoin traders, they're talking about trading. I had a couple meeting with a couple guys yesterday about it. The minute you use a stop loss in the cryptocurrency, you're doomed, because that's what they've been doing, And look, now we hit the target 2 on the ES, and we know exactly the target 2 on the Nasdaq. Now, if you want to use this chart for a crypto, it's a total different trade. First of all, maybe I will show you to you. On the crypto, you have to use a daily chart. You cannot use 1 minute on the Bitcoin or Ethereum. Then you have to use the 60 minutes. And then when you need to try to find an entry, you open the chart for 15 minutes. And it is really technical in a way that you have to have those 3 charts, and you have to keep your finger crossed. It's like what happened. I don't want to name the country, but there is a country last week was selling their Bitcoins, and it crashed Bitcoin. So even when you have your technical chart on the Bitcoin, it could be one country trying to sell or some kind of wells. They see too many stop loss, they go ahead and dive the market in. There is many things in there but with the future trading, it is much more readable for a normal guy sitting behind the computer. He just had a couple of years on his back, or 5 years, So if you notice here, look where the ES stopped. You see? And I have a gentleman I was talking to, he hit the magic word, for me. He said, just a question, and the auto trade's supposed to figure it out. And that was really, he hit the jackpot with it with me. No, your auto trade cannot hit the jackpot for you and figure out and study in the whole market for you and trade. What he's doing, this auto trade, is monitoring those bars on the CL, and this auto trade monitoring the bars on an ES. Even when you blend it and you add some, we have done it before. You put the NASDAQ and you put the YM and you put, and then you start having confliction. So always the eye, just look, it's like you're managing the auto trade and you just read the chart. You don't need to learn price action, just read what the chart is telling you. So now if we see here, the trend exhaust and fired, the institutional target, look where the ES stopped. Look. Stop right on the institutional number. Right there stopped. Profit taking. Despite the sellers over the buyers and the indicators are pointing short, you immediately notice is running out of steam ahead of probably millions of traders. I don't want to say thousands, millions. And then this is, you have to think about it. You're not the only one is auto trading. You have a Pinto and somebody driving with a Ferrari. Somebody is driving with a Ferrari, somebody else has a Maserati. So it's not, you are the only one is auto trading. You have to think about your other guy auto trading, trying to take your account, and you are trying to take his account, his money. Because for every winning trade, there is a losing trade. When you make $7,000 on a CL, there is some losses somewhere, $7,000. We cannot be all of us winning. So every dollar you make in the market, somebody lost that dollar. So you have to think, you have a competition when you are sitting behind your computer, and you have to think they are more advanced, more educated, and they are watching the market like hawks. This guy got his eyes beat up, got his nerve beat up for many years. You cannot come and take him over and sit in his chair. You have to also predict, look, evaluate. Auto trading is not a dishwasher machine. And all this nonsense you hear that somebody make $1 million the first months and $10 million after 3 months, this is advertisement. At the end of the day, you are the one who's sitting behind your computer struggling to make your money. You know, all this marketing, put them on the side, because sometimes they can be misguided. And also I have seen some, I don't want to call the platform, where they make it simple on a video where you can buy and sell and there is a signal buy. What he's doing, he's using ATR, and he have a candy on top of the chart, looks very nice, very professional, and he's using a replay and he's telling you, look, here's a signal buy, and he's making $1,000 on the Bitcoin, and now he's making 10,000 on the Bitcoin. He's using ATR, and he just, you know, he's using an ATR, and then he put a little candy and a little decoration on the chart that looks something else. But what he's doing, he's using ATR and momentum. That's it. You know, but it looks the way when they are doing the video, they are replaying. They're not replaying the video on those situations right now. They are replaying on the video when the market is trending, and then when the market is not trending, he will have a buy signal every second, and this is where you lose your money. So there is nothing as easy as it shows, but when you put your technical chart and let the auto trade do the work. I'm not saying you need to learn how to trade. God forbid. This is overdone. Nobody want to learn Out of all our members recently, probably I have 5 people that wanted to manual trade, and the rest is only auto trade. Show us how to turn on the account, give us a template, and they are ready to go. So out of every member we have, we only have probably right now 5 new members. They are interested in a manual trade, and the 95 they are on auto trade. This is human. That's okay, but learn how to read the market. Learn how to read the market. I don't want you to, God forbid, take a manual trade, but at least read what the market is telling you. You know, at least you have to do this. You know, so look what happened. Come into target 2, as we said. And guess where it's going? To target 1. And guess what? From target 1, it's going back to target 2. This is going to happen between 30 and 40 minutes. And for that gentleman I was talking, which I really like this question, he gave it to me. In it, the auto trade supposed to figure it out. How are you going to have an auto trade figuring out when the target 2 hit, going back, and it's going to go back in? I mean, how are you going to feed the auto trade those information? How? You know, we're still in 2024. We're not in year 3000. But how are you going to figure out this? How are you going to feed the auto trade that there is many things auto trade cannot handle, you know? And maybe in the future, in 30, 40 years, maybe it will be different. But right now we are in 2024, and that's all what we have. We are using the latest technology. We're not behind on anything. But, you know, it's like you have to think about it. I mean, I'm not trying to disappoint anyone, but it is like you're flying an airplane, you put everything on autopilot, but you are the one is controlling the airplane, you know. And here you put the auto trades on autopilot, but you still have to maintain your vision to look at the chart, see what the hell is going on. You know, you don't just dive in and you don't know where you're going with the trade. And this is the saddest part, when I have an auto trade taking a new trade, I know before it happened where most likely is how much is gonna make for that trade. Or I can see immediately that trade is going to be in trouble. Immediately. Then I'll try to override it and cover myself, close it as soon as possible. The majority, when they are taking a trade, they have no clue or estimation where is their target. They just feed the optimization on NinjaTrader 20 ticks, 100 ticks, whatever, and he's hoping, crossing his finger, is gonna hit the target. And he has no clue where the market going. And this is really, this is where you lose your money. I'm not talking about my auto trade, I'm talking about in general, okay? So if we notice now, what we told you is gonna hit the target 2, profit taking, and now it's gonna climb to target, and here is the problem, folks. It's coming to target 1, this is a re-entry short here, okay? By this time, from that number, 55.84, and the market is climbing, you have at this moment 50% of those people worldwide, they are on a ride to go long. From moving averages, ATRs, MACD, whatever, voodoo, whatever you want to call it, is already, he is on a long trade. He is already on a long trade. And here it is, you have no long trade. Your long trade is a way, way, way far from home. Way far. Let me explain to you, technically on that chart ES. The ES closed at 5,400 and I'm glad he did. I don't care. First of all, if we're gonna take long from this area here, your destination on that trade long, if it crossed that number here, 56.03, you have a long trade, okay? If you are taking, or your auto trade taking a trade above the 56.06, okay? I know exactly what is my target is 56.20. Regardless what your auto trade or your optimization is telling you, let's say you're putting 100 tick on the ES. Regardless what your template says or your optimization says, your ES is not gonna go any farther than 56.20, period. Above that number here, there is a bunch of lines. The question is how to trade it. You cannot trade. When the market is between the lines, stay out. Keep your auto trade out. Go ahead and do something else with your life. Do not trade. So if the auto trade took a trade, whether it's our auto trade or somebody else auto trade, took a trade from here, his destination is here, period, finished, done. So if the auto trade taking a trade, I know exactly where is the limitation on that trade. Why? You have a tremendous resistance above that number here. You're not gonna go through it. Now, when an amateur trader is taking a trade, and from here to here, his ATR, momentum, voodoo, whatever, call whatever indicator he has, took a long trade. Suddenly the market start turning around and he start going up and he's happy. And most likely he will close here. The problem is the second day, he's not gonna make it. He got away with it. And that's what I'm trying to tell you, the consistency is not by changing template, whether our template or somebody else's template or whatever auto trade you are. It's not the template and the time frame. The 1 minute is for the day trading ES. The 1 minute is for the day trading NASDAQ. No Renko bar, no banana bar, no. It's good to use an auto trade on a range, takes, is good. But your eyes always has to be on 1 minute. Always. Ninja Trader, it is in minute. It's not in banana. It's in minute. It's not in Renko. It's not in take. It's not in range. If we look at the chart, it is in minutes, for God's sake. So, your best friend, whether you are using our system or somebody else's system, doesn't matter. We are on YouTube, not just for our system, to educate those people that are having a problem with the market. The 1 minute is your best friend. You might brush me off right now, but I'm telling you this after 32 years of trading. And if you've been trading for 5 years, 10 years, and you think you are smarter than me, I really congratulate you. And I'll see you, and I will talk to you after 30 years, and you tell me what you come out with. You know, we all went through this. I was smarter, I was better, and I find out I was no smarter than anyone else. It takes time to experience the market. So I had to hunt down every guy in Geneva when we were, and then say, tell me everything you told me 2 years ago. Go ahead, tell me. Yeah, because I refused to learn when I was young, because I thought I was smarter than him. You know, so yes, this is normal. You know, younger people think they are smarter, they are better, they can get away with it, but then at the end they fall on their head and then they try to learn. So now, as you see, this one here was a false, and now the market start going down, and the market wanted to aim to target 3, and it's too early for target 3 at this moment. Wait. It's way far. Here is the NASDAQ is coming on the institutional number, It's 10:33 morning right now, and there is a profit taken on target 2 on the institutional. Look at this. Look where the Nasdaq stopped. Look. Profit taking. What is going to happen is going to infect the ES. And look what the ES is sitting on a standby to see what the Nasdaq is going to do. Is he going through? Or he's going to go back to the re-entry point 19,319. So let's see what happened. There is a double resistance. The ES wanted to go down, and let's see what will happen. It's all the eyes should be on the Nasdaq at this moment. The scalper took another trade. This is the scalper. I give it to the guys. Monday we didn't have a webinar, the one webinar before. This one here have many different entries. And this one here has no filter. And you can see the difference is not much. This one here is much more complicated. This one here is just one indicator. And the difference is not much. So fearing the Autotrade too much information does not mean it's better. No. It can bail you out of a trades sometimes when the market is flat or something, but always keep your eye on the minutes, and then you can make a decision. Now look at this. The same thing happened with the ES when we were covering the ES. Look what happened to the Nasdaq. Institutional number, target 2, profit taken. He's doing the same maneuver as the ES, trying to climb to target 1 again. The same story. If you go back to this video, I told you it might gonna go 1 bar below the target, but it should not infect you or should not get you excited because it did go 1 bar below that. Stay put on the target 2 or hold your trade on target 2 and wait to see what happened. Either cash in, and if the market has enough strength, that's good. So as we see right now, the Nasdaq hit the target 2 institutional number and is going back to the re-entry at 19,313. And maybe it's going to turn around in the middle of that and then try to go down like what happened to the ES. This is where you start losing money. This is exactly where you start losing money. So when you have a new trader right now, he made money in the morning and now he got his tummy hungry for another trade, and now he's taking the trades in those area here. He has no idea he's jet skiing and sharks under his feet, because now this market here can go both of direction. So this guy don't have stability in the trade. And here it is. This is the worst place. The market is between those 2 yellow lines. As we talked to you, you should not take any more short trade when it is between the 2 yellow lines. This is measuring the previous highs and lows, and you have it the other direction as well. You have it right here, measuring the previous highs and lows. And here you have a reversal, 1 bar, 2 bar, 3 bars, 4 bars on the same line, and you already hit target 2. What else you want to indicate you're running out of luck with the short trades. Now, if you are in a position, it is an option for you to take short, take a profit, or stay on. Maximize your profit, cash in, regret later. If you see a chunk of money, say, okay, I'm cashing in, I regret later. Do that. So now, again, the same story on the NASDAQ. From here to here, if the market keep going to the re-entry 19,307, you have 30-40% of the traders, NASDAQ traders, they are in a long position already. Trust me. Especially if he's using Renko bar, banana bar, whatever he thinks he got magic in there. By this time, when the market, if it goes up, you have 30-40% traders auto trade in there going long, and there is no long. So when you keep your eye on it, you can dismiss this auto trade to take long. And if you are smart, you are in a position. We are right now 10:38. You made tons of money. Close everything and go home. Go buy flowers to your wife. Enjoy your day. Stay out of trouble. This is the smart trader. The smart trader is not how much he make a day. The smart trader knows when to dive in and run away. You don't need to dance with a gorilla all day long. And the NASDAQ now is sitting on the target too. The ES also sitting on a standby with the support area here for a long time. It's not doing anything. It's not making money anymore. The NASDAQ here, you have another system telling you to buy. Even if you don't want to use the signal buy, indicator is running out of steam. You just read it. It says buy. Even if you're not a genius trader, you can read the word buy. You can see what is the institutional number. You can see those two yellow lines. When you come in between those two yellow lines, halt your trade to open a new position. You cannot implement all those information on an auto trade. So we don't need to be genius. Just read what this chart is telling you and go buy it. Because future trading is not fundamental. It's technical. It's 100% technical. Future trading. You know, if somebody put some kind of bad rumor somewhere on some kind of app, it's not going to affect your ES. The only time it's going to be affected if there is some kind of big news, real news, you know, or some kind of results coming from the government or something, yes, or the Feds speaking, or yes, that will impact the market. But on a normal day, you're not going to have somebody spray the rumor and it's going to impact the future trading. This is what is when you really understand how the future trading works, you will find more money in the future trading than gambling with the crypto. Crypto is the best things ever. If you hold crypto for the next 10 years, you're doing fine. But on a day trading, I would not touch the crypto. I have tried many times with the crypto to bring some tricks for my traders, and I decided not even mess with it, because if I'm gonna start open chart for a crypto, you don't know what you're doing, you can wipe up your account immediately, especially in the crypto when you are using a stop loss, you're a dead meat. You cannot use a stop loss in the crypto. So let's see what the market doing. The ES is still holding on that support, it's not doing anything. And now, little at the time, the market will start getting weak. Little at the time. Right under our nose, you'll see the market start getting weak. When you see the ES 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 6 times, 7, 8, 9, 10 times, and the previous here we have 2. I don't believe in double top, double bottom. How about triple top? How about supply demand? I don't, you'll never hear me double top, double bottom. But here, when the ES hit the support area here, you got 2 reversal, and the same line has come in here and able to break and penetrate that support area. Why you want to go short? Why you want your auto trade to go short? What for? The market is telling you there is no short anymore. There is no short at this moment. So, okay, we have the YM closed 2,855, the Nasdaq, the ES closed 5,400, and let's look at the CL. Look at the CL when you are auto trading. Now the CL closed by itself. Good. When you are auto trading the CL, you have a double reversal signal came out. It came into the resistance and then come back. Then you have another signal says long. So when you are auto trading and you see those reversal or long or buy or sell, those are information for you. And we have auto trades for those, by the way. Those are information for you that you might want to consider taking a little bit off the table. So we don't need to be a wizard. We just need to read what it says, the chart, and do it. Make a decision. So let's see if the ES and Nasdaq decide to go down, and they are going down. And what time is it right now? It is 10:45. There is no chance for the ES to hit the target 3. It's way far. And the Nasdaq, I'm not sure. If the Nasdaq break this double support area, 19,204, there is a chance to hit target 3. But I don't see it coming. And for the ES, if it crossed the 55.68, he can achieve the target 3, which target 3 is for the afternoon. I don't see it coming either. So let's see. Now the Nasdaq is coming to the double support, and if it's able to break this double support, then there is a chance. It's not your template, it's not your auto trade made the money, because the Nasdaq able to break those double support, not your auto trade. Has nothing to do with your auto trade. So now if we keep our eye on the Nasdaq, if the Nasdaq can break those double support area in here, there is a good chance. If not able to break it, it's going to turn around. Simple as that. Has nothing to do with your trailing stop, stop loss, auto trade, voodoo trade, doesn't matter. So the Nasdaq is still holding. It's trying to break it. It's trying. Now here is the problem. If the Nasdaq not able to break it, it's gonna make the ES turn around, and you will see. So what happened to this poor guy taking a short? It might go. It might go. He might make money out of it, and it might turn around and fire back right at his face. That's why we said when it entered those two yellow lines, you start gambling. You're no longer trading, you're gambling. Your chances of winning decrease to 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10. Where when you play by the rules, the market rules, not our rules, that the market don't care about your rules and my rules. When you play by the market rules, and you enter the market in the proper places, your chances are 7, 8% out of 10. When you start gambling, your trades drop from 7, 8 out of 10 to 1 or 2 out of 10. So you are trading in a high area where you should not be trading. You should not be touching it. So it's all now depend on the Nasdaq. If the Nasdaq able to break and close below those double support, this ES, good potential, is gonna go and try head to head with the 55.67. 55.67. Now the Nasdaq broke it. That's fine. And here's the target 3. And now the ES is gonna start rolling. And let's see what will happen. What time is it right now? It's 10:48. And we'll see if they are able to achieve target 3. This is really amazing if they did. I forgot to put the Nasdaq today. Here's the Nasdaq trade, 9,000. I want to see the targets. So actually there is not much difference between the Nasdaq and the ES. You know that? On the swing trading, there is not much different. On the ES, 9,006, and on the Nasdaq 10,000, there is not much different. Actually, the ES did much better than the Nasdaq today. So we're gonna stand by and see what will happen here. Thank you. And this is the scalping. Already got over 2,000 on the scalping. You can see how many small trades on the scalper. It's very tight, stop loss and trailing stop. You can see the difference between scalping, swing trading, right there. So, yeah. So we will wait and see what happens with the market, if they are going to those lines. Look, it fired reversal. There is, when you see this blanking, means there is some people went short right now. And the sellers over the buyers with the 6 different time frame, we know that. But now there is a new short orders came in, so we'll see what happened. Okay, we'll stand by for the last 5 minutes to see what happened. Thank you. Look like the Nasdaq is going to hit target 3. Amazing. Let me show you. It is 10:57 and is trying to reach the target 3, the final one for today. It is a plus minus 5 to 10 minutes. Usually those targets, 1 or 2, usually 2 by 11 o'clock. Today we had an early start. Now it's 10:58. This is the last target for today on the Nasdaq. All day. I'm going to stay a little bit longer. I want to see when it touched the target 3. I'm going to stay a little bit longer. It's 10:59. It shouldn't be that long before it hit target 3. It's 11 o'clock. Let's see. Okay, it's finished. We wish you the best for the rest of the day. We thank you very much, and we wish you a pleasant day for the rest of the day. If I was you, I'm not your financial advisor. Maybe you are much smarter than me. I'm glad. I would not touch the long until we crossed the 19,252 on the Nasdaq, and I will not touch the long until we cross the 55.91. If it was me, but you can do whatever you want. And it's the opposite actually. This is a re-entry short on 19,218, and this is a re-entry short. So don't let it fool you. This market, it's going to take a little time, but I would not jump on the long trade if I was you. But do whatever you want. I'm not your financial advisor. You're not paying me anything, and we're not collecting emails. We're not collecting anything from you, so we're not responsible for your trade. But you should not jump right away on the long trade. So If I was you, I will mark the 19,125 if you are on a short trade. And once it hit, usually is around 11 o'clock plus minus 10 minutes. Usually, if it hits within the next 5-10 minutes, close your computer and run as fast as you can, because there is no more short trades and you have a long way home to go long. So forget it. If you make your money, stay out of trouble today, if I was you. But do whatever you want. We're all adults. Bye for now.